Hello everybody and welcome to the Lionsgate portal of 2025. I'm filming this on July 28th, which marks the entrance into our Lionsgate portal, which will end on August 12th. So for those of you who don't know, the Lionsgate portal, it happens every year, but it's when the Earth comes into alignment with the planet Sirius and Orion's belt. What also really makes it powerful, it's when our sun is in the astrological sign of Leo. So Leo is all about, but really being seen in your highest expression, really allowing the true authentic heart and soul self to shine through and to radiate into all that you are. So it's an incredibly powerful window of time. I mean, it's described as a portal where we can make this conscious decision to really use these energies to impact great change in our life. So the ancient Egyptians looked at this Lionsgate portal as a time of really connecting to the planet Sirius, and they really saw it as an amplification of these cosmic gifts that the starseeds from Sirius, or the planet itself, is gifting here onto humanity and all of Earth at this time. So for this week, I have some channel guidance from the starseeds and the planet Sirius to really guide us as we step into this Lionsgate portal of 2025. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Tracy Rainwaters, an animal communicator and an interspecies intuitive channel. And it really is my heart's expression to deliver channeled messages that help build bridges of consciousness between humans, the animal kingdom, and all of the beautiful information and wisdom that is available to us in the cosmos. So let's get into what the planet Sirius has to say about the Lionsgate portal of this year. So Sirius first was saying, its endowment on Earth is its focus on creating planetary change. So when we look at Sirius from more of a starseed perspective, and this is a lot of information that comes through on my cosmic origins readings that I do for people, but Sirius A is more of a land planet, kind of similar to what we would see here on Earth, but Sirius B is a water planet. So when I think of Sirius B, the animal consciousness that comes up first and foremost is always the cetaceans, primarily the whales. So the cetaceans are whales and dolphins, all of those big, massive aquatic beings that to me hold tremendous consciousness that they are seeding here on planet Earth. On a more mystical sense, Sirius B also holds the energy of the mythical beings that we think of being unicorns, and then also mermaids. So if you feel any deep pull to either one of those beings, now is a great time to really amplify and to build on that connection that you may already have. Our feline friends are also, may not always originate from the Sirius constellation, but I have found so many cats have a profound connection to Sirius because of the Sirian mystery schools, which are said to be these intense schools of consciousness that the Sirians would go through if they were to come and be healers. So it was where one would go to learn psychospiritual healing, energetic healing, learning how to heal beyond the physical form. It's also said to be the birthplace of spirituality, or what we would know as spirituality outside of religion here on planet Earth. And a lot of Eastern mysticism and alternative healing is also a gift from the planet Sirius. So I would also say this Lionsgate portal is a really beautiful time if you feel drawn to any of those areas. So it really is a beautiful time to amplify a spiritual practice. Maybe you've had a spiritual curiosity and there are things that you want to learn more about or explore. Now would be a great time. And really connecting to your archetypal energies, your spirit guides, your animal allies. Now is a beautiful time as well. So what Sirius had to say about the Lionsgate portal this year is the theme is all about our personal evolution and our personal revolution. And they were saying that grace is a spiritual influence that flows through everything. And this is really a time period that is really asking to be met with grace. So they were saying, like, as we go through this Lionsgate portal, some great things to journal on, think about, to really gain some clarity within yourself is, what does grace mean to you? What is your connection to grace? And how can you invite more grace into your life and gift that out into your community, into the greater collective consciousness? And they were saying that there's such a clear intention for this Lionsgate portal that it is not about focusing on the personal desires. It's really about holding the intention of, how can I use all of my gifts and my wisdom to really bring that energy out into the collective consciousness. So the question that it's really being asked of all of us is, where do you see yourself in the greater good? Where do you see yourself in the greater collective consciousness? And that's really the energy that is going to be like the great amplifier of creating change through this portal. It's creating change within the self so that we can gift it to the greater good. So when we think of the Lionsgate portal, it peaks on August 8th of every year. So we have August being an 8th month on the 8th day. So we have this double 8 energy, which is a reminder of our connection to the infinite. The number 8 is also a number of abundance. It's about abundance and balance. Like where the planet Sirius really comes in is, what is your connection to your cosmic self, to your soul self, and how can you bring that more here on planet Earth as we step into this new evolution, this new cycle that begins next year. And they were saying that because we're in a 9-year, which is about the ending of completion, there really is an opportunity within the collective consciousness of all humans on the planet to make this giant quantum leap in our consciousness. And again, they were showing me there's such an amplification of energy on the planet this time, at this time, and there's a lot that is up for review and able to shift and change and grow, that if we really hold this energy of where do we want to go versus where we are, that we can, as an individual and a collective, make a giant quantum leap in our consciousness. And the last message from the planet Sirius was a reminder that this Lionsgate portal is a portal of magnificence when used correctly. The intention for the higher good and not just personal gain. And again, it's all about how can you support the collective through your own personal evolution, and how can we aid in the coming together of all humanity. So it's like, how can we really hold this collective vision to allow ourselves to make this quantum leap and grow? I'd really encourage you guys, if you want to know more about your cosmic origins and to explore, before you came here on planet Earth and took up a physical body, like what was your dance through the cosmos? I do offer cosmic origins readings to help you really understand the gifts and the wisdom that your soul is holding and how you can best use them here on planet Earth. I'll put a link down in the description if that's something that you would be curious about. And I wish you guys a most magnificent entrance into this Lionsgate portal.